For centuries, Oak Island has stood as one. The search has been grueling, but recent breakthroughs have reignited the team's determination. Tiny flecks of gold were found in the island's water system, providing the first tangible proof that something valuable might indeed be buried there. This discovery sent waves of excitement through the team, prompting them to intensify their efforts. Could this be the evidence they needed to validate centuries of rumors and speculation? As they dug deeper, they encountered more clues: aged wooden structures, hidden tunnels, and cryptic symbols carved into rocks. Each find added another layer to the mystery, hinting at a complex and deliberate effort to conceal something of great value. But Oak Island has never given up its secrets easily. The treacherous conditions of the underground chambers, coupled with the island's infamous flood traps, have thwarted many past expeditions behind the legends. Every step they take is meticulously planned, employing advanced technology to scan beneath the surface for anomalies. The deeper they dig, the more apparent it becomes that Oak Island's history is far richer and more intricate than they ever imagined. Among the most intriguing discoveries are fragments of parchment, mysterious artifacts, and even ancient coins, each one raising more questions about who might have visited the island long before modern treasure hunters arrived. Some speculate that the island was a secret repository for lost knowledge or sacred relics, protected by a series of elaborate traps and barriers. These theories fuel the team's determination, reinforcing their belief that the true prize is not just gold, but the untold story of those who came before them. As they press forward, they uncover additional evidence of human activity dating back centuries. The discovery of old tools. The team meticulously documents each find, consulting historians and archaeologists to piece together the fragments of Oak Island's past. Their efforts lead them to an underwater tunnel system, possibly connecting different parts of the island. This revelation could explain the flooding mechanisms that have plagued previous treasure hunters, indicating that whoever built these structures intended to keep intruders at bay. The team's exploration takes them through dense forests and marshy terrain, where they uncover more clues hinting at the island's enigmatic past. Among their discoveries are carved stones bearing unfamiliar symbols, potentially left behind by those who orchestrated the island's elaborate defenses. The presence of these markings suggests a level of sophistication that challenges previous assumptions about who may have been responsible for Oak Island's hidden chambers. As they dig further, they encounter preserved wooden beams deep underground, hinting at the existence of buried vaults or chambers. The discovery of gold traces within the wood samples further validates their theories, proving that valuable materials were once transported or stored beneath the island. This finding sparks a renewed sense of urgency among the team, as they realize they make excavation efforts increasingly difficult, but the Lahaina brothers and their team remain undeterred. They employ cutting-edge ground-penetrating radar and other advanced tools to map out potential hotspots for further exploration. Each new breakthrough brings them one step closer to solving the mystery, but also raises new questions about the origins of the buried artifacts. The deeper they go, the more they realize that Oak Island's history is far more complex than they had anticipated. The presence of multiple layers of construction suggests that different groups may have used the island over various periods, each adding their own contributions to its hidden legacy. The discovery of ancient coins from different regions further supports this theory, indicating that Oak Island was once a crossroads for travelers from distant lands. As the team pushes forward, they remain mindful of the island's many. Yet, the Lahaina brothers and their team refuse to waver, knowing that history is within their grasp. As they stand at the edge of discovery, one thing is certain: Oak Island will continue to captivate and inspire those who dare to seek the truth. The team was able to study the artifact and digging sites in detail, uncovering evidence that showed how people on Oak Island might have lived in the past. As they dug deeper, more secrets of Oak Island came to light. The puzzling legacy of Smith's Cove was not just about the big artifacts that told the story, even the small ones played an important role in uncovering history. Metal experts used advanced methods to study the metal objects they found, figuring out where they came from and how they were made. This information gave the team valuable insights into the technologies used by the people who left the objects behind, helping them understand the time period. As the experts worked together, they found new and creative ways to explore the island's secrets. By combining different fields of knowledge, the team came up with fresh strategies and techniques to get better results. This teamwork allowed them to approach the investigation from different angles, which helped them make progress that wouldn't have been possible if they had been working alone. It was this combination of ideas that allowed them to push forward, solving problems that had puzzled treasure hunters for generations. With every discovery, the team's understanding of Oak Island grew. The story that had captured people's imaginations for hundreds of years. Each new find was another step closer to figuring out what really happened on the island and what treasures, if any, might still be buried there. The steady flow of information from these combined efforts kept the team motivated, giving them confidence that the truth was within their reach. But even with all this progress, there were still many unanswered questions. The discovery of the Smith's Cove flood tunnels was a big moment in the island's history. It didn't just confirm some of the team's theories, it also provided real digging and uncovering more. The anticipation grew. It was like each find was one more piece of the puzzle that would eventually show the full picture of Oak Island's past. Exploring Oak Island is a journey full of mystery, and one of the most interesting parts of this is finding stone carvings scattered across the island. These carvings come in different forms, such as symbols, letters, and numbers, and they have caught the attention of all kinds of people, from treasure hunters to historians. Even though there is a lot of interest in these carvings, nobody really knows for sure what they mean or where they came from. This adds even more mystery to the island's already puzzling history. Some people think these carvings might show that Oak Island was visited by ancient explorers or even settlers. If that's true, these carvings could be a way those early visitors tried to communicate or simply leave a sign that there used to be a temporary wall to keep the water out so workers could dig in areas that were usually underwater. Building this dam was not an easy job. It took a lot of planning and hard work to manage the water and make it possible to explore these parts of the island. As the workers made progress, they found wooden structures and platforms under the water, which showed that people had been working on the island even before modern treasure hunters arrived. The wooden structure suggested that some pretty serious engineering had taken place on Oak Island a long time ago. This discovery hinted that earlier explorers or settlers had put in a lot of effort and resources trying to figure out what was hidden on the island. But some experts think they were part of earlier efforts to dig for treasure, while others wonder if they were part of more complicated projects, maybe even designed to hide or protect something valuable that was buried deep underground. Even though no one is completely sure what the wooden platforms and other remains were used for, discovering them helped us learn more about Oak Island's past. These old structures show that the island has seen a lot of human activity over the years, with different groups of people returning time and again, drawn to its mysteries. Treasure hunters. These documents give us a glimpse of what it was like to search for treasure on the island long ago. They tell stories of digging and daring engineering projects, and they also describe the setbacks and small victories along the way. But even these documents aren't without their own problems. Some of the records are incomplete or contain conflicting information, leading to different theories and more questions. Yet these records are still important because they keep the conversation about Oak Island's mysteries alive. Every new discovery, whether a carving, a tunnel, or even gold found in old wood samples, keeps adding to the puzzle. Despite all the challenges and doubts, the team's determination remains unshaken.